Our last question today comes from @TracyTweetsTV, who says, do you think losing their Social Security will be enough for the Trumpers to finally turn on him and the Republican Party? No. No, I don't, unfortunately. I think it would make some Republicans possibly switch parties, but we've seen this play out before. I mean, we had so many people in the United States last December when Republicans passed their big tax cut. So many of them thought it was going to trickle down. They thought absolutely, yeah, cutting taxes for the wealthy, that sounds like a good idea, because if my boss has more money, then obviously he's going to give it to me. I mean, greed isn't a thing, right? No, they realized, oh, crap, the same thing that happened in 2003 happened again. And the same thing that happened in the 1980s happened in 2003, and it happened again in 2018. Darn it, fooled me again. But don't worry, when they propose it again in 2024, totally going to work that time. I promise you, fourth time's the charm, right? That's the mentality that a lot of these Republicans have. And it's very sad. It's not very intelligent, but they're not going to change who they are. I mean, they understand. Republicans have made it unequivocal that we're coming. We're going to cut your Social Security. We're going to cut your Medicare. We're going to cut your Medicaid. We're going to cut your SNAP assistance, food stamps. We're going to cut money for education. We're going to leave your kids with a subpar education that doesn't prepare them for the life, because we got to give all that money to millionaires and billionaires. Do you know why Republicans don't get mad about that? There was a study many years ago, polls taken, almost 68% of Republicans, actually 68% of Americans, most Republicans though, they believe that eventually in their lifetime, even if they're already over the age of 60, they're going to make it into the top 1%. 68% of people in this country think that no matter how old they are, they could be on death's door, they still think they're going to make it into that top 1%. They're going to be rich one day. And when they are, all these cuts the Republicans have made aren't going to matter other than the tax cuts. That's why they keep doing it. We as Americans tend to hold on to these, false beliefs that we're going to hit the lottery next week. Everybody earlier this week thought, I'm going to be the one to win the Mega Millions. I'm going to be the one to win the Powerball. It didn't pan out for 99.9999999% of us, probably even greater percentage than that. Yeah, we're not rich now. Probably not ever going to be. We don't have that billion-dollar idea in the back of our heads like we think we might. It's fun to have hope, but at the same time, it can be dangerous. And in the case of people voting for the Republican Party because they think in the off chance in the near future they're going to qualify for that tax break, it's not only damaging to that person, but it's damaging to the entire country as well. We'll be right back.